Enchanté, mon amours. Shabbat shalom. It's Friday night. Yay. I just got in from work a little while ago. It was just a really nice shift. All of my tables were like super nice, sweet people. I didn't get double set once tonight. I didn't get triple set once tonight. I didn't get quadruple set once tonight. I didn't get quintuple set once tonight. It was great. It was just like this chill flow, laid back, no complaints, no fires, no floods, no insanity. So yes, much to be grateful for. And there were biscuits and there were cornbreads. So yes, very exciting. We are here for our weekend reading. I feel like this week has been turbulent for a lot of us. I feel like this week has been emotional and scary and overwhelming and daunting. And somehow it's still gone by really fast though. Because here we are at the end of it. And I feel like all week long, we've been instructed to purge our emotions, to tune into our emotions, to trust in the provision and protection and love of God all around us and dwelling within us, and that we dwell within at all times. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the cards over here from the week. And then, tuning in and having that prayer practice where we speak out loud our prayers. But then otherwise, it's like we've just been rinse and repeat all week. It's been tune inward, try to see through the fearful illusions going on right now. Well, I'm going to unplug this heater over here. It's warm. Oh yeah, my Christmas tree. I got the Christmas tree up. Yay, ta-da! The rockets come out. I use a lot of vintage ornaments, since I've ordered some from Europe that I really like, but they're all those bejeweled candy colors, crimson reds and lime greens and aquas and fuchsia and gold and silver and blues and all of those classic Christmas ornament colors, and then the clear lights. So all week long I feel like we have been fighting our ego illusions. Everything has been blown up, probably bigger than it is. Everything has felt more intense. Everything has felt everything is at stake and I have to take action really quick. And so I hope that you've been able to pause and slow down and just turn inward before taking any drastic actions. And I think that we're following that theme again, because from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck, we pulled Wisdom. And this is Athena sitting here with her owl who watches her back at all times. And then we got Enchantment. And so the combination of these, and I will point out that both of these characters are sitting in a setting that is at dusk or the sunset time of day. So I feel like we're at the end of this old cycle of these fears and these patterns, and they've been coming up really strongly. Enchantment, we can either be enchanted with the fantasy of our potential for good, or we can be enchanted with the fantasy of the potential of how poorly and chaotic things can go. We can start catastrophizing the worst case scenarios in our mind, and that can be just as enchanting and just as tempting and dangerous as the sirens that pull you in with pleasure and allure, right? So be wise, because if you jump to take action when you are doing it from an anxious place, it can cost you. It can cost you opportunity. It can cost you money. It can cost you time, resources. It can cost you trust with people, right? And so you just want to pause long enough to let the intensity subside. I think that the smoke and the dust and the fog is clearing. It's just we need to give ourselves time to settle our emotions, because we also got 7 of Cups. Again, we got this Monday, I think. So 7 of Cups, followed by 2 of Wands, followed by Ace of Wands. And I think that in the context, this combination of cards, along with the wisdom and the enchantment, I think it's talking about, like, we're sort of fogged in with illusion right now. We are imagining worst case scenarios. We might be getting lost in, like, fantasizing about the potential of something and not, wanting to take action. But either way, it's like we were warned for weeks that the ego would trip us up during this Sagittarius season, because this is like the expansive good luck of Jupiter. So of course our opponent doesn't want us to take advantage of, like, making sure that each area of our life is expanded for the good. So it wants to shift our focus to something, anything to get our focus off of doing our purpose in the world, right? Becoming more greater versions of ourselves. The ego is trying to keep us complacent. It's trying to keep the status quo. It's trying to keep us small. It's not trying to make the world a better place, right? So the ego's been trying to trip us up with distractions. And even though we've known that this was coming, it's still really hard to be in a moment of anxiety, of fear, of uncertainty, of playing out the loop of what could I have done better? What did I do wrong? What did I say? How did things go off so poorly suddenly? Like, how could I have forgotten that? Oh my gosh, that's going to cost me so much. I can't believe I screwed up like that. Like, don't let yourself do that. Instead, fight the illusion, whether you are, like, fantasizing and projecting your positive fantasies on a situation of how much potential and how great it can be, or how bad it can get. Don't do that. Stay grounded in the present moment. Your power is in the now. Stay grounded and stay in touch with your inner wisdom. Take it slow. Don't think that you have to do anything immediately or fast, but stay focused on your grander vision. And then don't worry yourself with looking out too far. Worry more on the first steps you need to take, right? The next 1 or 2 steps. Stay in that realm where it's doable and stay motivated, right? The Ace of Wands is about passionate and exciting new beginnings with, like, fiery energy, fresh energy, vitality, life force. Horniness. This is the card of horniness, right? So you need to stoke that desire and that drive and that willpower to go after your vision. Your ambition and your inspiration and your sense of industry and like personal drive and willpower is connected to your sex drive too, right? It's kind of like related into that area. If you're feeling like meh in one, you're probably meh in the other too. So you want to stoke that desire, and you want to be ready to do what it takes to get in there and get this vision done. Stay grounded in the now. Don't be fantasizing about all the things that went wrong in the past, or all the things that went right in the past, or all the things that could go wrong in the future, or all the things, whatever, or all how great it could be, and to the point where you're not getting started. Like, don't over plan, don't over fantasize, don't get drunk on the energy of talking about the idea to everyone and not take action and do it, right? That's borrowing energy that's going to be an empty vessel that's going to attract chaos unless you take action and put your money where your mouth is. So now is the time to get grounded in the present moment and take it slow, tune inward, and take those divinely guided actions that you're being guided to take, but stay focused on your vision. And all of these fantastical notions that have been coming up this week, like if there's anything urgent, like that needs to be taken care of, like as far as legal things, business stuff, like open enrollment for healthcare is going on right now. Like those things are things that you need to do, but take your time, take it slow, consider your options, because those are the kinds of choices that are very overwhelming. They're very daunting, but they can affect you for the next year, right? So take your time as you're doing things. Don't be in a hurry. Mars is in retrograde in Gemini right now. So it's you're going to want to go out and do everything really quickly, and it's just not going to happen very quickly, or it shouldn't, because Mercury is about to go into retrograde too. So be sure to take your time, take it slow, stay calm. Nothing has to happen immediately, but also don't procrastinate and avoid either. Just relax, try to get to an emotionally neutral place. And what I've been doing this week that's been helping is if I'm overwhelmed or if I'm scared or if I'm sad or whatever, I just say out loud, like, this situation is really scary. This situation is really overwhelming. I'm feeling really sad. I'm feeling really scared. I'm feeling really fill in the blank. And instead of like letting myself mope and go into like a narrative about why it's all so unfair and pathetic and all this stuff, I'm just focused on the facts, just the facts, ma'am. So it's like, the situation is sad, and it's like I'm allowing myself to feel the feelings, and I'm acknowledging that I'm feeling this way. I'm finding a way to soothe myself, and I'm offloading all of that. Like, I'm getting it out, so it's making mental space, it's giving me clarity, and it's calming me down so I can take action. Taking action helps alleviate overwhelm. If you can just take one little bite at a time, one little step at a time, it makes you feel less and less anxious. Okay, guys. Don't let your fantasies get the best of you. Avoid being enchanted and tricked by your fear or your fantasies of the potential as well. Just use your wisdom to discern the situation. Take it slow, tune inward, and don't do anything or make any decisions from an aggravated, triggered place. Go separate yourself for the moment and like take some deep breaths and calm down, and then go back to the situation when you've shifted your emotional state to neutral, calm. You want your vibe to be calm and neutral when you act, because you don't want to have the seeds of chaos in everything that you're doing, right? So before you do anything, get in a good positive vibration or neutral. Okay, guys, good luck out there. I know it's been a very turbulent week. I'm hoping that next week is better. I guess we'll know more tomorrow when, no, I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, but Sunday we'll have our Oracle energy forecast for the week, and we'll kind of get some insight into what next week's going to look like. And then tomorrow night will be Secret Teachings of Jesus, our secret midnight sermon. And if you're still here in the video at this point, thank you so much for staying. I meant to mention this at the beginning of the video. I always forget. But like this video and comment and share it wherever you can, and subscribe and take all the actions you can on this video. Turn on notifications. Every little thing that you do helps me grow this channel. Little actions taken by viewers, it makes a huge difference in my reach and my ability to get out into the search engine and down in the scroll bar and on the search pages and all of that. So all the actions that you take on this video and my subscribes help me get into that ranking. So thanks for all of your help and comments and likes. All right, y'all, take care. Ciao.